Hi there, Jake Miller here, and today I'd like to share with you a little bit about spreadsheets and how you could use them to compare the mean, the median, and the mode, what math and statistics teachers call the measures of center, or the measures of central tendency. In a recent video, I showed how I used this spreadsheet here with these 5 fake test scores to prove that the average really was the sum divided by the number of results, but we can also use it to compare the average to these other measures of center. So technically the average is called the mean, but in spreadsheets you use the average formula, so equals average. So I can also find the median of those numbers using a pretty similar formula. I type in median, there it is right there, highlight the values I want, there's the median. Could also do the same with mode, the other of these 3 formulas. Okay, and look at those 3 numbers there. Now you notice that no number appears more than the other numbers, so there is no mode there. Now what I'm actually going to do is change those formulas so that they relate to the entire row. I'm going to say A2 to A, so any number I put in there is going to work for them there. A2 to A, A2 to A. So any number from A2 down is going to work in here. And now I could say, okay, now what if on my next test I get a 100? And this is one of my really favorite things to do here because this is a big math concept. Which number is going to change the most? Will the mode change? No, because there's still no number that appears more than the rest. Will the median change? Okay, so have students think that through, maybe take out a piece of paper and go through figuring that out. Will the mean change? And then when I hit enter, we're going to see those results change. So let's see. The mode changes pretty drastic. The median, excuse me, changes pretty drastically up to 67, and the median changes to 64. So you can also have the kids looking at these and deciding how much do I think they're going to change. So what now if I add another 100 on here? Will the median change? Will the mean change? Will the mode change? And watch, we know this time the mode is going to change because now there's 2 100s. The median does a small change. The mean does a small change. So great discussions here and great exploration that the kids can do to see what numbers are affected by what things. There's a concept that math teachers work on a lot with students where if there are, say, 5 really low test scores, so let's say a 10, a 20, a 15, a 10, and a 14, the median and mean are really low, and if we add in, say now all of a sudden the student studies for the assessment and they get a 100, which numbers will change? And this is what's really the important part here, is seeing that the median is not going to change very much. It's barely affected by this change, but the mean makes a big jump all the way up to 28, while the median only jumped to 14.5. So a really great thing to do in math classes to explore those measures of central tendency.